Should public speaking be mandatory in high school? No. Public speaking is cruel and unusual punishment for students who find it excruciatingly difficult. Teachers seem to think that all students should be able to do it, but here's the thing. Not all can. Some teens have major anxiety, their heart starts to race, and their palms get sweaty, and that's not even the worst of it. They chew their bottom lip to keep their jaw from trembling, but they just end up with 2 teeth-sized indents in their lips and blood. Their minds become their worst enemy. What if they laugh, or what if I mess up and sound like an idiot? Your vocabulary is no longer your friend, but your nemesis, because when you try and talk, all that comes out is mush. Nervous tics are as much your go-to as breathing, repeatedly stomping your right foot to control the shaking, biting the fingernails to the nub because you just can't handle the anxiety. Do you get it yet? You aren't in our shoes, you wouldn't know, and you never try to understand. We try and talk and be reasonable, but you shake it off and tell us it only gets better with time, but time only makes it worse. Your family laughs because they don't understand how you stay awake at night, afraid of going to school in the morning. You fear the looks you'll get when you get up in front of the class to perform what you've worked so hard on. Why is that fair? Nervous tics and what-ifs become a part of your curriculum. We can't breathe. Public speaking is a beautiful disaster. We may look calm, cool, and collected on the outside, but inside our bodies a tornado has begun. It's hitting every part of ourselves that we all of a sudden need, and it destroys it. How do you really think this is going to go? Just because we can't get up in front of each and every one of our judgmental classmates doesn't mean that we deserve a 0. We sit home and work just as hard, if not harder, to make what we write appear perfect. But nobody marks the effort. Right off the bat, teachers state that they don't want this assignment to stress you out, but it's too late. The second you opened your mouth, mine dried up. I found a loss for words. As my friends began writing their persuasive rants, I sat there in astonishment as to how I'd get up and read mine without feeling like I was going to throw up. Read it to your animals or your parents, they say, but my parents would tell me it's good even if I deserved a 0. My dog can't talk back, my horse doesn't listen, my cat leaves halfway through, while my hamster buries himself further down into his bedding, as if to say, leave me alone. What now? Walking to the front of the classroom for me is like performing in Times Square on Christmas Eve in front of millions of people for you. Now let's take another look. Do you still believe that public speaking should be mandatory in high school?